This video is all about the 3 leg exercises you can do to hit the entire lower body from home. So let's jump right into it. Starting off, I'm going to go with a lunge-based exercise, and this is going to be the step back lunge. I picked this exercise as my go-to for my home training because I don't need a lot of other equipment just to get started. If you are just beginning, body weight may just be enough in order to get you moving in the right direction, and then from there we can do things like adding additional weight. For weights, I do like to use my adjustable dumbbells. I also like to take my backpack sometimes and put weight in there, such as the dumbbell plates themselves, and use them in order to increase the resistance of my lunges to again get bigger and stronger. I love having a lunge variation in this workout because again they are great at developing the lower body and also help with a bit of coordination. Also, stepping backwards may help some of you develop better coordination because it's not as easy as doing a lunge forward in my opinion. Now, I really love the step back lunge because it allows me to really contract when coming back up to the standing position. I use my glutes and hamstrings to really push back up, get back into position, and go back down. Now, I do not recommend that you step forward then back. That can be kind of tough on your knees, and for me, I just never really liked doing that variation. If I was going to go forward, I would do it as a walking lunge instead, so you're taking steps forward on each side. That's why I prefer just to do one side at a time and do step back lunges because I'm more in control. It does help with coordination, and it is great at, again, developing that lower body we are looking for. Alright, moving on to exercise number 2, we have the Romanian deadlift, also known as RDLs. For the RDLs, these are very similar to a deadlift, however, you're keeping your legs a bit straighter through the exercise, allowing more hamstrings and glute activation to take place. In this exercise, you are going to be standing up straighter. Think about being between something like a good morning and a deadlift style of exercise, where again, I'm kind of going not all the way down to the ground because again, we're keeping our legs straighter, allowing for more hamstring activation. So you shouldn't be coming all the way back down to the ground and placing them there, such as you would do with a deadlift. For the Romanian deadlift, think about doing a crossover between a good morning and the actual deadlift itself. You're going to have a little bend in the knees here, not as much as you would do in a deadlift, but just a slight bend in the knees, while again keeping the back flat and straight, and then going down about halfway to your shins with dumbbells, or maybe if you're using bands or something like that, going down about halfway through your shins, and then coming back up to the standing position. By keeping the legs straighter and standing a bit taller throughout the movement, you're going to put more activation in the glutes and the hamstrings than you would otherwise. The standard deadlift brings more back into the lift, whereas a Romanian deadlift definitely puts a lot more strain on the actual hamstrings and glutes. That's why I have it as my second exercise in this list to really hit the lower body posterior chain. And now we are on to our final exercise, and if you didn't guess it already, it's going to be your good old squat. Now for me at home, I personally prefer to do the goblet squat as I feel most comfortable in that position. However, I have struggled with mobility and I have been working on getting better with it, doing things like just straight body weight squats or even holding onto the edges of walls and doors in order to really get down deep into the squat without losing proper form. But for right now, I'm just going to go to the 90-degree angle, and using the dumbbell in front of me, I hold with both hands in front of me, I just go down into the squat and back up. Now, if you watched one of my older videos where I covered the goblet squat, I can also add a backpack behind me with dumbbells in it in order to help balance out overall and add on a bit more weight for more overall resistance. Now, the squat in general still hits the entire lower body, but does have a bit more quad activation, especially if you're putting the weights up in front of you like I am in a goblet squat stance. So effectively, we've had a lunge movement, we've had a posterior leg, so behind you movement, as well as a front or anterior style exercise to hit the entire lower body. And these were the 3 I would choose if I only did 3 lower body exercises, as I do feel like they are pretty easy to pick up, go, do, and scale and progress in your training to get a bigger and stronger lower body overall. So that is going to round out the video on the 3 exercises I would do for my lower body in order to build muscle and achieve the lower body I'm looking for. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe to GamerBody for more videos just like this one. Also, make sure you head over to GamerBody.com. There you can check out my current training program, which I just did update to version 2.0, the equipment I own and use in my home training, as well as the information I am learning from in order to build muscle, burn body fat, and gain confidence, all from the comfort of home. And that's it. So again, like, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.